let us solve problems on simplification. Listen to this carefully, sir. It should not be difficulty for you. It should not be difficulty for you. Problems on simplification. Problems on simplification. Listen carefully, sir. I will start with my first problem on simplification. Easy questions we will start with. Slowly we will scale up. First question is 5 into question mark. Okay, first of all, what is the varieties of questions which we are discussing as of now? The questions heading is what should come in the place of question mark? What should come in the place of question mark? In the place of question mark. Like this only it will be given in your examination. What should come in the place of question mark for the following questions? Right, for the following questions. That means we are interested in finding the exact value in these cases. What should come in the place of question mark for the following questions? We are actually interested in finding the exact value in place of question mark in all the questions which we are discussing right now. Now listen carefully, sir. First question, 5 into question mark is equal to 8042 divided by 4. 5 into question mark is equal to 8042 divided by 4. Your answer options are 396.1. second option is 6433.6. third option is 10052.5. fourth option is 402.1, and the last option, which you should never worry about this if you are solving simplification question, is none of these, which I will mention in my next of questions as NOT, which refers to none of these. Now listen carefully, sir. Listen very carefully. 5 into question mark is 8042 divided by 4. Method 1. Can I say that 5 into question mark? 5 into question mark. You should be good in percentages, which we discussed entire thing in our DI classes. You should be good in multiplication, which I discussed yesterday. You should be good in division in some cases, which we also discussed yesterday. 8042 divided by 4. 8000 divided by 4. Forget about this 42. 8000 divided by 4 is 2000. Right? It is 2000. 40 divided by 4 is 10. 2 divided by 4 is 0.5, 1 by 2. So 8042 divided by 4 is 2010.5, right? 2010.5. Now, one of the method of solving this question is by applying a concept of a digital sum. Apply on the right hand side. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 5 is 8. Right hand side digital sum is 8. Left hand side also it should be 8. 5 into which number is giving you digital sum? 8. 3 plus, okay, I can delete 9. 3 plus 6 is also 9. You are left with 1. 5 into 1 is not equal to 8. Ruled out. Second, 6 plus 3 deleted. 6 plus 3 deleted. You are left with 4. 5 into 4 is 20. It is not equal to 8. Ruled out. This cannot be the answer. This third one. 5 plus 1 6. 6 plus 2 8. 8 plus 3 13. 13 is again 4. Not equal to 8. Ruled out. Fourth option. 402.7. 5 into 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. 5 into 7 is 35. 35 digital sum is 8. It is matching with the digital sum on the right hand side. That should be the correct answer. Right now itself, listen to this carefully, sir. None of these is something which we cannot have control with. This is an option which we cannot have control with. Yes, you want to take chances in your examination, you should not worry about none of this. I told it in my DI classes also. Suppose for example, you have 20 minutes of time left. For example, you have only 2 or 3 questions to be solved, which is a rare case. I know it, you know it. You have 2 or 3 questions to be solved. Now you have so much of time, and in this 2 or 3 questions, this is one of the question. For example, you have so much of time left to solve these 3 questions. Now calculate it exactly and find the answer, and mark none of these as wrong answer in this question. But for example, you have only 2 minutes of time left. For example, you have only 2 minutes of time left and you have still 4 to 5 questions to be solved. 2 or 3 minutes time left, you have 4 to 5 questions to be solved. Don't worry about this option called as none of this. That is an option which will kill you and it will make you to go down in your exam. Don't worry about that option. Wherever none of this is present in our questions, we will see about it later on, right? Mark it so boldly and have that confidence and say that none of this is something which I will not worry about. No person can what do you say, like, take care of that option called as none of these every time in the question, sir. You need to take some risk to make it big in your life. That is the only thing what I can say as of now. I believe that method 1 is very, very clear for you, right? Method 1 is very, very clear. Suppose the same question, let us solve it in a different method. 5 into question mark is 8042 divided by 4. Now 8042 divided by 4, we found it as 2010.5. now think logically, sir. Think little logically. It is approximately 2000. Yes, the actual question is not about approximation. It is definitely not about approximation. Question they are asking, what should come in the place of question mark? They are asking you the exact value. Even though they are asking me the exact value, I will still approximate in some cases to use a smarter approach. I approximated it as 2000, for example. 5 into which number is giving you 2000? 5 into 400 will give you 2000. But the actual number is slightly greater than 2000. That means this number also should be slightly greater than 400. 396.1 is not greater than 400. Ruled out. 6433, second option, is too much greater than 400. Ruled out. 10,000 is again too much greater than 400. Ruled out. The other option which is left out is 402.1. That should be the correct answer, right? This is, I am taking an easy question to start with. I will start with some of the easy questions. Slowly we will scale up the level of difficulty. I believe the idea is clear, sir. Answer for this question is 402.1, either by applying method 1 or by applying method 2. Method 2 is giving you the answer little fast compared to method 1 in this case, right? You decide which is the method you are more comfortable in using and solving it in your examination. 8042 divided by 4 is there, Geeta. Here 5 into question mark is there. Cross multiply this 4. 5 into 4 is 20. 20 digital sum is 2. 2 into question mark is 8 plus 4 12. 12 plus 2 14. 14 digital sum is 5. Check out from the answer options. Samir Rai, did I say that digital sum is not applicable in decimal? I don't think so, sir. I told that whenever you have decimal, ignore the decimal. I told digital sum is not applicable when the values are approximated. I never said that digital sum is not applicable when the values are in decimal. 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 5 10, 10 digital sum is 1. The digital sum of 235 is also 1. Digital sum of 2.35 is also 1. Digital sum of 23.5 is also 1. Please see the second question, sir. 206 into 71 minus 12080. 206 into 71 minus 12080. First option 2546. Second option 2654. Third option 2564. Fourth option 2645. Fifth option none of these. Fifth option none of these. Now listen carefully, sir. Looking into the option itself, you should realize that there are only 4 digits which are in the options. 2, 5, 4 and 6. These same 4 digits are jumbled, right? Same 4 digits are jumbled. That means the digital sum is matching. That means the digital sum in all these answer options are the same. A question was asked by Dikshit. What if it is having more than 2 options? Take more than 3 options, sir. I took all the 4 options having the same digital sum, right? I believe that you are clear right now. Now see here. This is where a beautiful another concept called as unit digit will be discussed. I am telling to each and every student, when I discuss unit digit, don't again ask me a question, what if unit digits are same? Each and every question there is a learning. Have patience, and I am telling you people, have extreme patience. I am still in my second question of simplification class, and my plan is to take so many questions. Every question there is a learning. Every question probably you will learn something new things. After the end of entire simplification module, if you still think that there are some doubts in you people, you have my contact number. That is the only thing I can say you people. If you say after solving this question, what if there are two options with same unit digit? I will not answer in this question, because I know when to answer that question. You people keep asking such kind of doubts which I tell you to hold on for some time. I will keep ignoring you people in that case. Simple, right? See here, unit digit concept. Digital sum, if I apply, all four options will match. So I will not apply digital sum. Rather, I will work out with a beautiful concept, another concept called as unit digit. If I apply unit digit, I only work with unit digit. 6 into 1 is 6. 6 into 1 is 6. Minus 1 into 0. Sorry, this is anyway complete number. 12080. 12880 unit digit is 0. 6 minus 0 is 6. Digital sum in the question is 6. Sorry, unit digit in the question is 6. Answer also unit digit should be 6. There is only one option which is matching. This question is taken to realize you, to make you realize that digital sum is not the only method, because digital sum sometimes might have more than one option having the same digital sum. What if only one option is there for unit digit? What if more than one option having the same unit digit? Hold on, hold on, hold on. I believe the idea is clear for everyone, sir. Idea should be very, very clear for you people. In fact, just to tell you people also, worst case scenario also, I taught you how to multiply these two numbers in a faster way yesterday. How to multiply 206 into 71 so fast within 4 to 5 seconds, I taught you yesterday. Find that value, subtract with 12080 and you will get the answer. Worst case. I believe that I am making sense for my students. Clear, sir? Dikshit? Have patience, sir. Each and every student should have patience, because I am still in my second problem. That is my sincere, honest request for you people. Question 3. Square root of question mark plus 22 is equal to square root of 2601. Square root of question mark plus 22 is equal to square root of 2601. Options are square root of 841. Square 881 whole square, 881 whole square, square root of 22. Fourth option is 22. Fifth option is none of these. Now listen carefully everyone, sir. Everyone please listen carefully, sir. Can I say that yesterday I taught you how to find the square root of a number very, very fast. Make a group of 2 digits. If the number is ending with 1, answer also should end with 1 or it should end with 9. That means either it is 1 or 9. 26 is what I have. 26 is what I have. 26 lies between 5 square 25 and 6 square 36. Take the smallest number 5. Answer is 51 or 59 for the right hand side. Now, out of 51 or 59, which should be the correct answer? You took the smaller number 5. Multiply 5 with next number 6. You got 30. This 26 is 26 less than 30 or greater than 30? 26 is less than 30. That means because this number is less than 30, answer should be the lesser number or the smaller number. Right hand side is 51. Right? I believe that it is clear. It takes maximum 2 or 3 seconds with practice for you to tell that square root of 2601 is nothing but 51. That means right hand side is 51. Everyone listen to this question, sir. Although it's a very easy question, there is a reason behind taking. Right hand side is 51. Left hand side shifted to the right hand side. It becomes 22. right hand side, left hand side is square root of question mark. 51 minus 22 is 29. Root question mark is 29. Question mark is nothing but 29 square. 29 square, I thought it in your classes yesterday, it is 841. But observe carefully, answer consists of square root of 841. But answer is only 841. That cannot be the answer. 881 whole square cannot be the answer. 222 square root cannot be the answer. 22 is not the answer because answer is 841. Answer is none of these. Now, I told you that none of this is something which you need not worry about it, but this is our observation from the last minimum 5 to 6 years of a paper. Everyone please pay attention in listening to this point, sir. Everyone please pay attention in listening to this point. Can I say that I got the answer here as none of these? If the answer is none of these, I am not telling that every time it is valid, but I am telling that 90% or 95% of cases this is valid. Whenever question is a very easy question, whenever question is a very easy question, most of the times your answer is none of these. It's a very easy question to solve. Root 2601 is not that difficult after knowing the square root, and subtracting it with 22 is not that difficult. Finding the square of 29 is not that difficult. If you still think that square root and finding square are difficult, then you should still start from starting, sir, right? You should be very thorough with all those things by now, right? Whenever the question is a very easy question, most of the time the answer is none of these. But having said this statement, anyway it's an easy question. Anyway it's an easy question. When it's an easy question, why do you want to take chance and mark it as none of these, assuming that most of the times it is none of these? It's an easy question anyway. Solve it within seconds and mark it as none of these if it is none of these, or mark whichever the answer option is there. I believe the idea is clear, right? I believe the idea is clear. Idea is clear, sir. I told you that none of this is something which you can ignore upon with, right? Which you can ignore upon with. But I also told you that told you that none of this is something which might be the answer option in so many cases when the question is a very easy question. One such example is this question. Not all easy questions will have none of these. I am telling it might be. But anyway, it's an easy question. Please solve it and get the answer. Now, that is one way of looking at this question. Listen carefully, sir. That is one of the way of looking at this question. Another way of looking at this question is square root of question mark plus 22 is equal to square root of 2601. Now, think logically. First option is root 841. Think logically, sir. In place of question mark, if I put root 841 under another root, that means it becomes 841 to the power of 1 by 2 power 1 by 2 1 by 4. Left hand side is power 1 by 4. Right hand side is power 1 by 2. Right, which anyway will become a whole number. This cannot be a valid option. This is ruled out. If I put second option, 881 whole square. Again think logically. Square root of 881 whole square is nothing but it is 881. 881 plus 22. 881 plus 22 is what I got. Now see here, you don't need to find the square root also for this. Think logically. Square root of 50 itself, square root of 2500 itself is 50. That means 2601 is slightly greater than 50. But 8822 is what I have. Third option. Third option is root 22. Again it will become power 1 by 4. That cannot be the answer. Fourth option is only 22. Now square root of 22. Left hand side is a third. Square root of 22 is not a perfect square, but right hand side root of 2601 is a perfect square. Left hand side is a non-perfect square, right hand side is a perfect square. It cannot be a valid case. 4 options eliminated. One of the ways of saying is get the actual values and solve it. I am not interested in that. You use this method also, whichever you are comfortable, go ahead with that method. My role is to teach you multiple methods and make you think in different methodologies. You decide which method you are more comfortable with. Please see this beautiful fourth question. Listen carefully, sir. Please see this fourth question, which is so beautiful and which had come in one of the examination. Question is, 4567.8 divided by 14 times of 9.8 is equal to 5038 minus question mark. Your options which came are 348, 522, 541, 333, and the last option is none of these. Last option is none of these. Now see here, this looks like a very difficult question, right? It looks like a very difficult question because first of all it is given in terms of decimal. Second thing is numerator is a bigger number. Third thing is I am dividing it by a number. Fourth thing is a denominator is also decimal. So many complications are involved in this question, right? It's not that easy to calculate this particular question. Very tricky or very difficult question. What is the heading of this question? What should come in the place of question mark for this particular question is the question, right? Now see here, think logically, sir. You are actually expected to find the exact value in place of this question mark. Although the question is asking you to find the exact value, I will be little smart for a second or probably for 5 seconds, and I will try to use approximation rather than exact method. Why? Because you will understand it. See here, numerator is 4567.8. I will approximately write it as 4500. Denominator is 14 into 9.8. 9.8 I will write it as 10. Right hand side is 5038 minus question mark. Think logically, this 0 will cancel. 14 into 1 is 14. 14 into 3 is 14 into 30 is 420. But it is 450. So it is slightly greater than 30. Right? Think again logically, sir. Left hand side is slightly greater than 30. Maybe 32 or 33, something like that. Right hand side is 5038. 5038 minus question mark. Now, I want to get left hand side is 30. Assume it as 30 itself. I want to get it as 30 on the left hand side. This right hand side is somewhere around 5000 range. 5038 minus something should give me 30. 5038 minus something should give me 30. That means this something should be in the range of 5000s only, because 5038 minus 5000 is only in the range of 30s, right? But question mark, that means question mark should be in the range of 5000s. Look at how silly the answer options are. It is in hundreds, not even in 1000s. It is in hundreds. Answer is none of these. Answer is none of these. It is only because my students are not using this methodologies in some of the questions. You might feel that simplification is damn difficult. Answer is none of these. Again I repeat, sir, in my previous question I told a statement to you. The statement what I told in my previous question is, whenever question is a very easy question, most of the times answer is none of these. But anyway, the question is an easy question. I will not take chance in that. I will solve that question and get the answer and mark it as none of these if no option is matching. Anyway, that's an easy question. Similarly, whenever it's a very difficult question, difficult question, in this question decimal is there in the numerator, division is there, again decimal is there in the denominator, so it is taking too much of time to calculate this left hand side itself. Whenever it's a very difficult time consuming question, the examination paper setter will make something else easy. Yes, he gave you simplification difficult here, but he made something else easy. That something else is giving these options as stupid options, which are not even in the range of 5000s, right? Which are not even in the range of 5000s. Whenever it's a very difficult questions, again the statement from the last 6 years of papers, most of the times the answer will be none of these again. I believe the idea is very clear for you people. I am repeating for G. Mahananda, every other student who is not clear, kindly listen to this carefully. One last time I am repeating it for you, sir. Please see here, sir. 4567 0.8 divided by 14 times of 9.8. 5038 minus question mark is the right hand side. Now everyone please see here, sir, people who did not understand. Now what I will do, Mahananda, is I will approximate 4567 to 4500. Similarly 9.8 I will approximate it to 10. Now think logically, Mahananda. 0 will get cancelled. 14 into 1 is 14. 14 into 33 is 450, right? 14 into 33 is 450. Mahananda, my left hand side is 33. Right hand side is 5038 minus question mark. Now, Mahananda, please listen carefully, sir. For 5038, if I subtract something, I should get 33. I should get 33. Can I say that 5038 minus 5005, 5038 minus 5005 is giving you 33. That means answer should be in the range of 5000. Answer should be somewhere in the range of 5000. But see the answer options. First option is 348. It is in hundreds. It cannot be. 520 it is also in hundreds. It cannot be. 541 is cannot be. 333 cannot be, because all these options are in hundreds. But I should get the range as 5000. Answer is none of these.